welcome back! In the previous part, we opened up the way to Mordio, and here it is. It's a giant jellyfish flower thing in the sky. I mean, where else would it be? The home of the creature, Mordio.
Man, this is amazing! Hey, look!
They're all Critians.
Well, they would be. It's the home of the creature.
Are they welcoming us?
Now this is a surprise. These visitors really are from the outside.
Well, well. So it was you who called on Mordio.
And what is this? How strange. What curious ornaments you wear.
Hey, it's not polite to stare, you know.
How are such children as yourselves able to come here?
She's talking about you, Patty.
You too, Rita.
Is this monster an Entelekea, perhaps?
It's Baul. Have you forgotten him?
Who's Baul? Who are you? Where am I? What day is it?
Oh, you're the one who descended to the Earth some years ago, right?
I believe Judith. Yes, Judith was your name. There was something you had to attend to, and...
Are you about finished? We would like to meet with the Elder.
Please feel free to do as you wish.
He may be out for a walk again, though.
Okay, so they're a bit weird.
Look who is talking.
That's actually called rude.
Oh my god.
You're one to talk, Rita.
All Critians are pretty much like that.
I like the fact, like, he knows to dodge now, and she did actually miss.
Like what? Oh, easygoing, unafraid. We are dreamers and optimists, for better or worse.
The Critians who live on the surface are like that too.
Living together with humans, the Critians on the surface have lost some of their naivete.
I mean, that's probably a good thing.
So is the Elder like that too?
How should I put it? He's the perfect elder for weird people.
Sounds like quite a unique individual. I'm trying to be nice here.
You're not doing a good job.
This should be interesting.
Should be something. Meeting the creature.
The Critians are different than I imagined.
Oh man, I totally agree.
What's so different?
You know, more like... I thought they'd be more like you, Judith.
Yeah, I'm seeing far less skin than I expected. I mean, come on!
So that's what the two of you were looking forward to?
How juvenile.
What are you looking at me for? I was talking about her personality.
Seriously, let's have some decency here.
Is it me, or are you a little disappointed too, Yuri?
I'd like to ask the same thing, Yuri.
It's you.
Amen.
What do you mean, men? You're one of them. Stand up for your manhood, now come on now. They were being very, very sexist there. I mean, although he was being sexist himself. But anyway, let's check here. A barrier. Ooh, so what are these pod thingies? Why is there like just rubble everywhere? This place is just in a massive state of disrepair. Oh, I would have liked to have walked up the bridge, but yeah, you see this place, like, it's just... There's a huge Blastia here. It looks like it hasn't been used for a while. Still looks like it works. Yeah, it's just rubble.
I never would have imagined there'd be a city in a place like this.
And it would be in a complete awful state.
There's so many types of Blastia I've never seen before.
Looks like the Critians really were the ones who created Blastia in the first place.
Yes, seeing all this Blastia makes it very easy to believe that.
That's Blastia?
It sure would be nice if we happened upon a way to do something about your power, Miss Estelle.
Really, that would be nice, but...
It's not working.
It doesn't have a core. It's just the body.
This city has stopped using Blastia. What you see here is what everyone threw out long ago.
Why would they do that?
Because that was the path we chose.
Oh, very well.
It's been a long time, Elder.
So you were the cause of all this commotion outside. You've returned to us.
These children are humans who are traveling with me.
This is Blastia, is it not?
Yes, it's my Bodhi Blastia that I use.
It's pretty, isn't it?
I thought that Earth dwellers had stopped using Blastia, like us.
Do you not use the Blastia here because it uses a special formula too?
There are no normal or special types of Blastia. Blastia is made by crushing Apatheia and processing those pieces with technology to produce cores, and through the absorption of air.
Hold it. Cores are made from crushed Apatheia?
Yep.
Indeed, that is what the stories say. It appears Apatheia was too powerful in its original form. Even without that power, it is a stone more valuable than any precious gem. This is why its power was restrained by breaking it into pieces and carving formulas into it, and thus its numbers were also increased. Our legends tell us that cores were always produced in this way.
A bit ironic, huh?
Lots of triple dots then.
Yeah. The Apatheia that comes from Entelikeia, who hate Blastia, is necessary to make the very Blastia that they hate.
I mean, that might be one of the reasons they hate it, is because it's like, look what you're doing to our corpses, essentially. It's not technically their corpse, it's just the air they're taking. It's like, imagine like people making crystals out of your blood after you died. To power batteries? To power, like, technology. As batteries. They use them as batteries. There you go.
Maybe Pharaoh didn't tell us about Apatheia because he felt uncomfortable talking about it, you think?
Elder, there are many things I'd like to ask you about.
We're trying to find out what sort of role Blastia played in ancient times. And if Blastia ever brought disasters to this world, we'd like to know how they might have been stopped. Myorzo must still have some folklore, right? Perhaps you could tell us what you know.
Very well. My home would be a better place to speak of such things. Please go inside and wait for me there.
Oh, very well.
Hey there, where are you going?
I was in the middle of my daily walk. I'll return to my house before too long.
Apatheia, Blastia, air disturbances, Entelikeia. It looks like everything's connected.
We might even see more connections once he's told us the Critian folklore.
The Elder's house is the large building with a differently colored roof than all the others.
I mean, I can see 5 different colored roofs here, so...
Gotcha.
Patty, we're leaving.
Oh yeah, I'm coming too.
Oh my, just coming too, are you? There's clearly something going there. Judith's youth.
You used to live in Myorzo, Judy?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
What sort of kid were you?
A little shy and overindulged, maybe?
A little shy?
That's hard to picture.
It is beyond imagining, isn't it?
Everyone told me I was a strange child.
Yes, I can see that. A child being called strange by strange people.
She must have been Judy-like since she was little.
I'd like to ask you all exactly what that means to each of you.
There's a little baby one. Well, I say baby, it's just a child. I'm pretty sure there were still creatures living on the ground when the city was created. Now I remember. They built a city on some place called Mount Temsa? Indeed. We know what happened there. Let's go in here. It's the warehouse. Forget it. We don't want to go in the warehouse. Rubbish. Nothing in there of any importance. Elder's residence.
Do you think we should really just go in?
Well, yeah.
He's the one who told us to wait for him here.
Exactly. It's like, he told us. So,
I guess the Critians really are different.
I mean, they're not that different.
They don't seem to be in any great rush to get things done, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's probably the only difference. It's like almost, what's the best way of putting it? Like, sort of, I don't know the right term. Reserved in how they want to do things?
I know, they certainly are weird, aren't they?
I mean, that's just rude, even coming from you.
Actually, you're kind of like that too, Judith.
Harsh.
That's funny, I don't see that at all.
Seems like Patty'd fit right in here too.
Might be nice to live here.
Ah, there you are.
Welcome back.
I've kept you waiting. Now, please, step this way if you will. Huh?
There's nothing there.
This is the very means by which the lore of Mordio is passed on.
Just a wall, mate. It's just a wall.
But, it's just a wall.
Thank you, thank you.
Judith, use the Nagig as you touch the wall and repeat these words. City of dreams, veiled in mist, reality's extension.
City of dreams, veiled in mist, reality's extension?
What's happening?
Whoa. So the Nagik can do this kind of stuff too.
You know about the Nagig. Through its power and the secret phrase handed down, the wall's true form is revealed.
This painting is kind of creepy.
The Kritia, stewards of wisdom, founders of the mighty Garaios and ancient sages.
Sort of reminds me strangely of, what was the game? Journey. Like the in-between story bits. It's quite a strange, interesting game that I do recommend it.
Our misbegotten wisdom has sown only the seeds of ruin. The Blastia we created granted us blessings, but also blighted the air, lifeblood of this world.
Then Rita was right. There were disturbances in the air in the past.
You think this is showing a disturbance in the air?
It looks more like the air is trying to eat the planet.
That's bad, right?
It is said that a great mass of air threatened to swallow the very planet whole.
The blight grew ever stronger and brought forth a cataclysm. In our terror, we gave a name to the cataclysm, the Adaphagos.
What?
Adaphagos.
There's no need for that language, Estelle. Oh, yeah.
The world united to challenge the Adaphagos and banish the loathsome power which created it.
Hey, could that be the Entelakea?
It does look a bit like monsters and humans fighting something off together.
Though the Garaio civilization was lost, the Adaphagos was quelled in the end. The fact that we are all still here today is evidence enough of that.
I'm sure it's not relevant to our current predicament, so it's fine.
So then, is this painting showing the Adaphagos being brought under control? What is that?
That would be Brave Vesperia. Oh, we don't know that yet.
It looks like a large ring. What is that?
I can't say. I've wondered that myself.
Hey, what's the last thing it says there?
Judy?
Hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the child of the full moon. The Adaphagos disappeared into the void.
What?
The world's prayers. Life faded from the children of the full moon.
Our world was preserved, but the story shall remain here for generations to tell of our sin. 240th year of Asul.
That's 3 days ago. Wait, what?
What's that supposed to mean?
There is no further explanation of what each of these phrases may mean.
She died.
Our ancestors created the Blastia, which led to the downfall of their entire civilization.
Well, at least we'll learn from the mistakes of the past and not do that again.
They then chose to abandon the Blastia and sever their ties with the outside world.
Estelle!
Let her go.
This is all the lore of Mordio.
Thanks. You've given us a lot to think about.
You know what's helpful? There's this magic cucumber that'll turn any dish into a gourmet meal.
Are you the Wonder Chef?
I think we'll pass. Could we trouble you for a place to rest a while? I feel we may need to impose on you until our friend has calmed down.
Huh?
You are free to use the house next door. No one lives there right now.
Thank you. Okay, let's be going.
Estelle left the party. Yeah, it's like we're actually learning what's actually going on in the story now. It's like we've got more understanding. Right, the legend.
Everything the Elder said is true, isn't it?
His interpretation of the murals might not be perfect, but with all he told us, it was very convincing.
We knew this was a global problem once we talked to Pharaoh. He granted us time because he knew how we would react when we saw this.
He probably wanted to show us humanity ain't cut out to handle the situation.
And to make us give up on Estelle.
So everything's just going according to Pharaoh's plan then? I will not let that happen. Never. I won't give up on her.
I mean, at least someone doesn't. Everyone else seems sort of like, well, things will have to be that way, I suppose. Right, so where has Estelle wandered off to? Estelle? Hello? Gotta be around here somewhere, surely. You're not going all the way back here, have you? You can't leave! We have important information! Estelle— oh, you are here. I was just joking. Alright. All the dots. Let's lay low for now. After all that, I went and found Estelle, and then nothing? Nothing at all? Oh. Incredibly rude game, incredibly rude. Right, so you said the place next door, but I couldn't get to the place next door. It wouldn't let me in, so I'm assuming this place, maybe?
The Cataclysm? The Autophagos?
If that legend's true, then maybe the power of the Child of the Full Moon isn't the only thing to blame for bringing out the Autophagos.
But what about the hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the children of the full moon part?
Maybe they averted danger by killing the cause of the Autophagos, the children of the full moon.
Oh, so we can stop the end of the world. Right, let's go kill Estelle.
But wait! Aren't the Hermes Blastia the real cause? Can't we just stop those?
It might not be just the Hermes Blastia. That legend made it sound like all Blastia disturb the world's air. Right, Rita?
The Elder said that Blastia are Blastia. There are no normal ones or special ones. I think that means the only thing that's different is how much air each formula uses.
Even the Blastia we're using?
Bodhi Blastia are special, but all Blastia utilize air in a formula. They're all the same. And formulas need air to work. The Hermes technique, the children of the full moon, they're probably only part of the danger. With more and more Blastia, the Autophagos will awaken. This is what the Entelakea are afraid of.
That's what I was worried about.
I didn't want to admit it. Blastia couldn't be bad. The people who used them for evil were the bad ones.
Yeah, it's basically a global warming story.
That's what I always believed. But I was wrong.
So does that mean we have to stop every Blastia? Like the people here in Mordio did?
Aye. We should toss every Blastia in the trash. Gotta row our boats with oars, too.
That's impossible. We need Blastia for our everyday lives. Barrier Blastia, Aqua Blastia, Bodhi Blastia too.
Yeah, you're right.
So, it's really not possible?
Unless we completely change how our entire civilization works. Yeah.
I couldn't take on a really tough monster if I didn't have this.
Yeah.
I wish we could use Blastia without worrying about consuming air. But I guess that's just a dream.
The Rhizomata formula.
The what?
What's that?
All things exist due to the sublimation, reduction, formation, and dispersion of air. Some think that a still undiscovered theory could freely manipulate those essential mechanisms of air. Formulating that theory is the ultimate goal of current magical research by mages around the world.
So that's the Rhizomata formula?
If it's found, manipulating air will become so much easier. Of course, we need a formula to reconstruct air from power that was originally converted from air. But Estelle's power is actually directly manipulating air. Estelle is the closest thing to the Rhizomata formula. If we can use a formula to interfere with and neutralize Estelle's power...
I don't really get it, but if you work out that formula thing, then Estelle can live in peace, right?
So by that logic, if we could control the excess of air, we could prevent provoking the Autophagos.
Awesome!
Sounds difficult, but awesome.
So we're supposed to go looking for some formula that researchers all over the world can't find? Now you're really dreaming.
I will figure out this formula. For Estelle and for me.
Yeah, you do that.
Indeed.
Huh? Raven, where are you going?
Home.
For a walk. All this talk about saving the world, the ultimate goal of magical research. This conversation's a little much for old Raven to keep up with.
That formula sounds nice and all, but the air is getting worse as we're sitting here.
Yeah. For now, we have to find whoever is making the Hermes Blastia. Otherwise, it'll be too late, just like Pharaoh said.
But how are we supposed to find whoever that is?
If we follow whoever's looking for Apatheia, they should lead us right to them. Cores are made from Apatheia, after all.
So Flynn and Nan and their friends.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll have to fight them.
Yeah, that's pretty much a guarantee at this point.
That's kind of up to them.
What was that?
I'm sure it's nothing. Raven left the party. Yeah, it's like, what did he do? What did he do? Is it over here? Who blew up what? There was a large noise by the entrance. Oh dear, I was so surprised. Oh dear, oh dear.
This Blastia is working. Why? This one is fitted with a core.
Something's written here. Warp Blastia?
So in other words, someone used this to leave Miorzo?
It looks that way.
Where did Raven go?
Didn't they get rid of all the Blastia here? There shouldn't be any functioning, right?
Yes. At least that's how it should be.
What could a functional Blastia be doing here?
It appears that someone's left the town.
Estelle. Where's Estelle?
Where's Raven?
Wait, and where'd the old man go?
Huh? You don't think both of them used this?
Wait a minute.
What do you mean?
The Blastia in our towns should have all lost their cores back in ancient times.
A core was probably brought in from outside the town. It should require adjustment to function properly, but Estelle's an exception to the rules. If she can interact directly with air, she might also be able to reconstruct air to fit the core's formula.
But why would she...
Elder, could you get everyone to help us search to see if our friends are in town?
Very well.
Let's look for them too.
Indeed. Right, what I think we'll do is actually end this part here. In the next part, we'll go look for them after we've viewed. They're gone. So we'll see you then. Ta-da for now.